There is huge uncertainty over the next steps in Gaza, a day after a ceasefire deal saw 20 living Israeli hostages released by Hamas and hundreds of Palestinian prisoners and detainees reunited with their families. Bereaved Israeli families are angry that the remains of only 4 of the 28 dead hostages were handed over during the exchange. Hamas says it could take time to recover the others. In the past few hours, the Israeli military has also confirmed the identity of 2 of the 4 deceased hostages who were returned. They are Illouz, who was injured and abducted alive after escaping the Nova Music Festival. Following forensic testing, the military believes he died from his wounds after not receiving proper medical treatment. The identity of Nepalese agriculture student Bipin Joshi has also been confirmed. It's thought he was killed in captivity during the first months of the war. The identities of the other 2 hostages released yesterday haven't been revealed yet. We do have some live pictures to show you. This is the border between Israel and Gaza right now. Only 24 hours ago, crowds of Palestinians welcomed the return of freed prisoners and detainees transferred from Israel. But tensions in the Strip remain high. In the past few hours, the Israeli military says it shot 5 Palestinians in Gaza City after they allegedly crossed the agreed line of withdrawal and approached troops. We haven't been able to verify that claim. A Hamas spokesperson called it a violation of the ceasefire agreement. Our Middle East correspondent Yolanda Nell is in Jerusalem for us and told us about the complicated situation right now surrounding the return of the remaining hostage bodies.
The Israeli Defense Minister Israel Katz did issue a warning late yesterday saying that if Hamas was withholding bodies of hostages deliberately, then that would be a violation of the ceasefire deal. And at the moment, this ceasefire is still at such a fragile stage. That's also been underscored by what we've been seeing in footage from Gaza in the past few hours. In fact, guns not silent across Gaza because there seem to have been more of these deadly shootouts between Hamas and rival gangs to the east of Gaza City. And also there's footage that's come through showing Hamas gunmen apparently executing several men in the street after Hamas accused them of collaborating with Israel. And that is really, underscoring how there is this security vacuum that has opened up in Gaza, and Hamas is back there reasserting its authority, trying to fill the gap. And that is extremely worrying for President Trump's 20-point plan because it foresees the disarming of Hamas, something that it has resisted doing up to now, and it doesn't see Hamas having any role in the future governance of Gaza. Instead, there should be a sort of Palestinian technocratic committee that comes in with an overarching international body. It really shows you how there are key details, there are key negotiations now that have to happen, that have to be worked out in order for this plan to keep up its momentum and not to fall apart.
Well, some 150 Palestinian prisoners whose release was included as part of the ceasefire deal are thought to have been deported to Egypt from the occupied West Bank. The group are part of the 250 political prisoners serving life sentences or long sentences in Israeli prisons. But since their release on Monday, their whereabouts have been unknown. The release of the prisoners was set to be alongside the 1,700 detainees from Gaza.